Okay, today we're going to be looking at another technique and seeing how we can utilize Facebook to find appropriate sponsors or possible sponsors for high school sponsorship. So we're just going to need to have our lead tracker up. We're also going to want to go on Google Maps as always. Always good to have it up. Uh, Type in the high school. So today you can see Mill Valley High School in Kansas. And then, of course, you're going to want to have Facebook up. So essentially what we're going to go and do is we're going to find um, any Facebook pages that are linked to Mill Valley High School, and we're going to see if we can find any businesses or past sponsors who have connected with the school. So I'll show you how that's done. So we can see here the things to note are Mill Valley, that's the name of the high school, and then the Jaguars, so that is their mascot. So all we're going to do is really simple. We're just going to go on Facebook and we're going to type in Mill Valley High School. Okay, and let's just see what comes up. Um, okay, so you can see we've got groups here. Typically, groups won't be good because they're private a lot of the time. They're not officially run by the school. So it's not really what we're looking for here. But let's scroll down. So here we see Miller Valley High School. Photos can be good. It looks like there's um, some past sponsors that are on banners, but we need to check and see if this is the same high school. Um, okay, so we can see here they have the Jaguar symbol. You see here Jaguars. Looks like they've had some sort of storm go through, so that's not good. But hopefully we can help find some sponsors and get some money their way. So you can see here already we have some sponsors. So maybe we want to open this image in a new tab and let's see if we can zoom in. So we have KC Sunflower Football Association, that could be one. Um, what is this? This is Bingham Painting, kind of hard to read, so those could be some that we could utilize. Scroll through some more photos. Oh, gee, this is terrible. Um, okay, so there could be some possible sponsors that we could find. Um, Here it looks like some more photos of the same situation again. We could zoom in on some of these, um, click through the photos and see if there are any relevant sponsors. Here we go. Um, this looks like it's their baseball scoreboard. There are some sponsors on the old scoreboard. So let's open this image up and let's zoom in. Okay, and right here you see we have a big sponsor. Looks like Bulleye Orthodontics. So let's go to our Google Maps and let's type in Bulleye. Oh, there it goes. Bulleye Orthodontics. Okay, and we can see that it's a good fit. It's right by the high school. They're an orthodontist, so we're going to want to see if we can get in touch with them. So we're going to go over to our lead tracker, put the name down, Bulleye Orthodontics. Might zoom in on this a little bit. Um, the industry they're an orthodontist. Again, we always want to write it so that it would read in a sentence. So we are looking for one orthodontist. If we wrote something like orthodontics, that wouldn't read in a sentence. So orthodontist, we're looking for one orthodontist. Um, so we have the name of the company, we have the industry that they're in, the lead source, where did we find them? Well, it was on Facebook, so we can type that on. And now let's go through and see if we can find some more details about them. So we have their website here, we're going to click that. And again, we're just looking for emails, the appropriate person. So if we go here, meet the doctors, and here we have Dr. Chad Bulleye. So the name of the company is Bulleye Orthodontics, so he's probably the main man. So we want to copy his name, Dr. Bulleye. Okay, we can put that in. He is our decision maker. We go back, let's see if emails. Again, emails are usually at the bottom of the page. There we go. info@Bulleye Orthodontics. So we can right click, copy the email address, and boom, we can put it in there. As always, we want to see if there are more emails. We don't want lots and lots, but maybe 1, 2, maybe even 3 emails is ideal. So we can just do a quick check here. Okay. So now it looks like we have a few options. Not all of them have emails. So here, no emails available, but we could email Suzette or Shah. Um, but we don't know much about them other than a treatment coordinator or front desk. Front desk is probably going to be our best bet, as she is on the computers. She has connections with a lot of the office, so we're going to send an email to Shah as well. So come over here and we'll paste her email in. We'll type in Shah because she's the appropriate person, and it's to the same business in the same industry. So yeah, there's one example. Again, we could go through and we could do the same for the other sponsors here. But I want to keep searching and showing you some other techniques, okay? So we'd have a scroll through and see if we can see photos, find more pictures of past sponsors. And that's when we typed in Mill Valley High School. But another option we have is to type in Mill Valley Jaguars. If you remember, that is their mascot, the Jaguars. So let's go back to our Facebook page and type in Mill Valley Jaguars. Now we have to remember that some schools may have the same name and even maybe the same mascot, so we want to make sure that it's the correct school. So we're going to click on here. Okay, the mascot looks like it lines up. So what we're going to do is we have here, so this is a team page for the high school. So we're going to click on the 3 dots and search, and we want to type sponsor. And let's see what comes up, maybe. Okay, so it doesn't look like anything came up. That's okay. We're not always going to find something. So if we wanted to, we could again go through the photos and see if there are any sponsors. Once we've done that, we'd go back out and let's try one of these others. Okay, Mill Valley Jaguar football. So in America, football and basketball are the big sports. So this is where we're likely to find some really good sponsors. Okay, so again, we're checking out Mill Valley Jaguar football. They have the same logo. This looks like the right school. Okay, so we're going to go on the 3 dots, search, and let's type sponsor and see what comes up. Okay, and right here it says, huge thank you to Stretch the Field for being the title sponsor. So we could click on this link here. That would be a really good sponsor for you to record. If we scroll down, let's look at the photos. Here we go. We've got some more sponsors. It looks like we've got State Farm, Jeff Zigman. So let's have a look at him. So we're going to go back here and we're going to type in State Farm is the name of the company. They are an insurance company. If you're not sure, you can always Google it. And then what was his name again? Okay, Jeff Zigman. Okay, so we're going to go and we're going to type in Jeff. Now we're going to need to do a little bit of research. So let's type in Jeff, was it Zigman, State Farm. Okay. Now it looks like I'm a little confused here. You can see MO, that's the wrong state. We're looking for Kansas, which is KS. So we always have to check it up against the school and make sure it's the right address. So it looks like maybe they have the same name here. You can see here, 913, that is the correct area code. You check it up against here. Sorry, you can see it's the 913, that's the area code for the last sponsor that we saw that's just down the road from the high school. So if we go back, that looks like we are on the right track. So let's come here and see if we can find someone. Okay, so there's Jeff, but it doesn't look like there's an email for Jeff. See if we can contact him. Okay, so it's not going to give us his email, so that's right. Let's come back. Here we go, 913. So we're always checking. Okay, so we've found his page. Again, he's in Kansas. That's correct. But it doesn't look like it's giving us his email. So let's go here and let's type email and see if anything comes up. Okay, nothing's come up. Let's check and see where this link takes us. Again, we're not always going to find something. Yeah, it looks like we've come back to where we were. Um, so let's just type one more. Okay, so now let's type Jeff Zigmund State Farm KS, right, which is the shorthand for the state. It's Kansas. You can also type Kansas if you want. I'm going to type email, and let's see if anything comes up. Okay, that's all right. Nothing's come up. So we either have to give him a call if we want to get his email. Um, oh, actually, Yellow Pages. This is always a good resource. If you see Yellow Pages, you can click here, and sometimes they'll give you the email. There we go, email address. If we right click, copy email address, and there we go. So you can see there's a bit of hard work that went into that one, but we did get there in the end. So we have State Farm Insurance, Jeff, and we found him at Facebook. Um, so all of that work was just for Jeff. And again, we could go through all of these other sponsors and do the same thing to find their emails. Just looking for more sponsors. Okay, we see here, looks like Bulleye Orthodontics. So they were the first sponsor that we found. They sponsored a pink night. It looks like maybe they were handing out shirts. So we keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Here they are again, Bulleye Orthodontics. So they're going to be a really key sponsor for us. Okay, here we go. Another one. Huta Orthodontics. So Mill Valley Jaguar Football. What we do again is we come back to Google Maps and we're going to type nearby, copy and paste, and let's see if they're a good fit. Oh, perfect. They're just up the road. Okay, so we'd go and do all the same things. We'd go on their website, we'd go through Facebook, make sure we get all of their details. So I won't do that. You know how to do that now. And then we just keep scrolling, scrolling, always checking, seeing if we can find okay. You see here, please please consider supporting our sponsors. And here we have a big list of sponsors. So that's great. What we'd do here is we would just one by one, we would copy these names down onto our spreadsheet. So let's do one, for example. Let's do Christian Brothers Automotive, okay? So we're gonna, obviously, I'd want you to record all of them. I'm just showing you one, for example. So we had Christian Brothers Automotive, okay? Now let's copy and paste it and do the same thing again. We're going to put it in our Google Maps and make sure we're on the right track. Okay, we'll have to zoom in. We want to make sure, obviously, if they're up here, they're hours and hours away. It's probably not the right business. But it looks like they have um, a shop just down the road. And you can see here they're an auto repair shop. So we're going to go across and record that auto repair shop. Again, make sure it reads in the sentence. We're looking for one auto repair shop. Yep, that fits. Okay, let's see if they have. Okay, and Shawnee, Christian Brothers Automotive, Shawnee. That is the name of the town that they're in. So let's copy that. We're going to go on their website. We're also going to go and open another Facebook page. And we're going to copy and paste that in and see if anything comes up. Okay. This doesn't have a photo and it only has 3 followers. So this doesn't look like it would be, yep. Doesn't look like this is an active page. But let's not give up. Let's have another look and a scroll. Okay, and this looks better. Christian Brothers Automotive. Let's make sure it's okay. There we go. They have the 913 area code. They're in Kansas. This is exactly who we're looking for. So there's the email. We're going to copy that, go across. We're going to paste it here. Now at this point, we don't know who to address it to, right? So decision maker, we don't know the name of who we're sending the email to. So if we're ever not sure, we always write team. And that way when I send an email over, it will say, hi Shah, hi Jeff, hi team. Just so, again, everything, how can it sound good in a sentence when we put our automation fields in? So hopefully that makes sense. Again, we found them on Facebook, but let's go and see on their website if we can find anything else. So we'll scroll to the bottom as always. Okay, owned and operated by Scott and Tammy Green. We just want to make sure that's the correct location. So we're going to keep scrolling. Now we can go Control F and type the @ symbols. Okay, it doesn't look like anything's come up. So let's scroll up to Scott and Tammy Green. And we're going to use our Zoom info. So we're going to go here. See what comes up. Okay, so you can see here 610 results. There's lots and lots of locations, which we saw before, right? If we zoom out, it looks like they have Christian Brother Automotives all around the country. So that's why there's so many contacts. So we only want the one that is located in Shawnee, Kansas. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. So let's go here and let's type in Shawnee and see if something comes up. Boom, there we go. Tammy Green. And it says here that she is the owner along with her husband Scott. So let's copy the email. And this is even better. It has a little flame by it, which means that she's likely to engage. She uses her email a lot. So we're going to come down here and put Tammy's email in there. Again, we're going to copy these details because it's the same company, same industry. We found her in the same place. And then back to our list, we just work through it again. Again, we keep scrolling down. Looks like there's lots and lots of options here. Once we've done that, again, we'd come back out and we'd go to the next one. Okay, Mill Valley Jaguar Wrestling. So we want to make sure the logo matches up. It's kind of harder to see, but it looks like that's the same logo. Yep. So again, we go and search, sponsor, and here we have, these look like the names of individuals, Linda Roth, Carol and Gary Anderson. So probably not best for us to look into. But if we scroll through and see, maybe there's something that doesn't look like a name. So here, EA Holdings, that sounds like a company, not a name. If we go through, maybe there's a few more. The Jennifer Harvey team with Reese Nichols, so it sounds like that's a real estate company. Ambassador Insurance Midwest, so we can see there's a few different sponsors in here, and we just scroll through just like we had before. And then we go out again. We just want to make sure we get everyone. So we go through all of these until we start getting to the weird stuff that isn't related to the school. So Mill Valley, California, that's something different. Mill Valley, we can see it's in the UK. Okay, so it looks like once we got down to Mill Valley Junior Football and Cheer Association, that would probably be it. So as you can see, Facebook is a great place to find some sponsors. Hopefully this helped. And yeah, great resource. So appreciate you taking the time to watch.